Hello, I'm Kartika. My mother tongue is not English. Then understand that it could be a bit challenging for those who are not native English speakers and do not use English frequently to write an article in English. I published my first paper in an international journal during the first year of PhD course conducted in a non-English country. I have learned that writing an article directly in English is better than writing it in our language and translating it in English. Writing an article directly in English may accustom us to write and think a topic in English quickly. Now, I want to share how to write a scientific paper in English. Before writing a complete draft, it is better to write all points that we plan to include in our paper. Here, we don't need to think about grammar or vocabularies. We only need to focus on the order of the points that describe the flow of the paper. We also may decide which point belong to the section of introduction, data or methods, results, and conclusion. Then, we can start writing the draft of the paper. If we don't use English daily and it is our first paper, we can start writing the section of data or methods. It is because usually we don't need to do much analysis in this section. Then we can focus on English writing. It could be a good start to write a paper in English. I suggest making it simple by using two patterns: present tense for all of our work and past tense for previously published work. Also, even though we can use either British or American English, please stick to one type for whole paper. Further, we may move to the section of results and analysis. For the first draft, I suggest instead of grammar, we focus on the contents and write anything we have in our mind. When we finish and we are confident with the content, we can start to check grammars, spelling, and appropriate vocabularies used. The same way is done for the other sections, introduction and conclusion. However, I have one suggestion for the section of introduction. Please take short notes of essential information of previously published papers, including the sources, in one file. Do it anytime during the process of research and do not wait until we start writing the paper. Keep adding the information continuously when we find something important related to our work. By doing it, when we start writing the paper, we only need to add some sentence to link the previous work. This way may also help us to write the objectives of the paper better. After finishing all sections, we can write the abstract. Lastly, when the author is more than one person and we are the first author, please be open involving all authors to improve the paper, not only for the content, but also the English. If we have a budget, we may use an English editor company. But if you use third party to check the English, please review the paper again after editing or correction. It is important to make sure that all ideas and results, as well as the flow of the paper, do not change. Thank you, and I hope that it is useful. Bye-bye.